Hi everyone, welcome to the Moodle Gradebook. Using the gradebook can save you time over the course of the semester, and your students will appreciate being able to see their grades in Moodle. Let's start with an example syllabus, which outlines a grading strategy, and then we'll set up our gradebook to match. This course has various types of assignments and activities that count differently toward the final grade. In Moodle, each of these quizzes, for example, is called a grade item. Each grouping of items, so projects, quizzes, etc., is called a category. And the percentage toward the final grade shown here is going to be called the weight. In this particular example, our weights add up to 100%, but you can have your maximum grade be whatever number you choose. More on that later. To get started, we're going to find our administration block in Moodle and go to Gradebook Setup. If our Moodle site contains activities, we will see these here already. Our work is to add in our categories and any items that are not already represented in Moodle. Let's start with the categories, specifically the projects, of which we have 2. Click Add Category and give it a name. We'll get more into the aggregation methods later on, but let's say that we want the category total for the projects to simply be the average of the 2 project grades. So in this case, we'll pick mean of grades. Everything else we can leave alone, and we click Save Changes. Since in our example, these projects aren't done in Moodle at all, we'll want to add in graded items for each project. And this just means that eventually we'll be manually entering the grade into Moodle that each student receives. To do this, we click Add Item at the bottom and give it a name. We'll let the max grade be 100, and then at the bottom we're going to set the category to be projects. And we would repeat this for project 2. For the quizzes, we'll start the same way in creating the category to hold them. We add the category, and for this we'll also use mean of grades, but we're going to click Show More and set it to drop the lowest grade. The Exclude Empty Grades option is important to note because this is the default for the whole gradebook. If a student has not received a grade in Moodle for an item, it will not count toward their final grade. Moodle will just ignore it. Click Save Changes. Since our quizzes are already in Moodle, we want to check them off, and at the bottom, say Move Selected Items to the Quiz category. I'm going to repeat this process for our other items, and in the end, you can see that I've created a new category for the response papers, as well as a couple grade items that I'm going to use to record grades for overall participation and the final exam. Now let's take a look at our aggregation method for the whole course, or how we want Moodle to calculate the grades. I'm going to click Edit in the course level category, which sets the grading strategy for the whole gradebook. The 2 most commonly used methods are weighted mean or natural. With weighted mean, you set a maximum grade for the course, in this case 100, and Moodle will calculate the final grade accordingly, averaging the categories and taking any weights into account. This is a good method to use if you generally want to give grades as percentages of 100. Another method is called natural, which simply adds up the grades of each item. Natural is the way to go if you have a carefully calculated point system for your class. You can weight categories in natural as well. For this class, I'm going to choose weighted mean of grades. Now we're going to refer to our syllabus and enter our desired weights for each category or item into the weights column, and then click Save at the bottom. To enter or view the actual grades, we'll go to our grader report. For Moodle activities like quizzes or assignments, the grade will automatically come in from the Moodle activity. To add grades for the grade items we added manually, we click Turn Editing On, and then just type in the grades, and click Save when you're done. The user report shows you what a student will see for their grades. And remember, since the gradebook is set to exclude empty grades, this will show them a running total of how they're doing so far. Here in ATS, we know that real life is often more complicated than this example, so we're happy to meet for individual consultations tailored to your specific class. Just enter an Ask IT ticket to get in touch with us.